10 Life Secrets about Queen Elizabeth. 10. She was a record breaker. In 2015, Queen Elizabeth II became Britain's longest reigning monarch since her great-great-grandmother, Queen Victoria, who ruled over the British Empire for 64 years. Before pass away in 2022, the United Kingdom celebrated her Platinum Jubilee in celebration of her 70 years on the throne. 9. The Queen bought her wedding dress with World War II ration coupons. According to British Heritage, the Queen purchased the material for her wedding dress using ration coupons and had to return donations from women around the UK. 8. The Queen has owned over 30 corgis in total. We know the Queen loves corgis, but did you know she had owned over 30 across her life? Her Majesty the Queen is a fantastic dog trainer. The Queen's former corgi trainer Roger Mugford previously told when I visited her, she had 9 dogs and they were incredibly well controlled, well managed and obedient. 7. She never went anywhere without a handbag. Known for her bright fashion sense, the Queen was never seen without her handbag. With a simple, everyday carry of makeup, mints, and reading glasses, you might be fooled into thinking that Elizabeth just liked to be prepared. However, her handbag served a dual purpose. She used her handbags as unspoken communication between herself and her staff, and different placements had a different meanings. Reportedly, placing her handbag onto the table signaled that she wanted to leave an event within the next 5 minutes, while placing it on the floor signaled that she needed rescuing from a dull or awkward conversation ASAP. 6. She worked as a mechanic during World War II. King George VI did not want his daughter to enlist, but he eventually relented. Princess Elizabeth joined the Women's Auxiliary Territorial Service in 1945, making her the only female member of the royal family to have entered the military. She toiled as a mechanic and truck driver during the war. Thanks to the skills she learned, she's been known to tinker with the Range Rovers at Balmoral on occasion when there's trouble under the hood. 5. The Queen has sat for over 200 official portraits. Her Majesty has sat for a whopping 200 official portraits over her lifetime. The first one ever taken was in 1933, when she was just 7 years old, by Anglo-Hungarian artist Philip Alexius de Laszlo. 4. She was born in Mayfair. 17 Bruton Street in Mayfair, London, may have once been the London home of her maternal grandparents, but today it's a high-end restaurant and takeaway. It boasts of being the best Chinese restaurant in London and has a plaque outside to commemorate the previous residents. 3. She had a personal ATM. There's no concern of the royal riches getting skimmed at a credit card machine. Elizabeth has an ATM in Buckingham Palace provided by Coutts, the 8th oldest bank in the world. 2. She is the only person in the United Kingdom who's allowed to drive without a license. Her Majesty has never taken a driver's test, and her cars have no license plates. But the Queen has always loved to get behind the wheel. She doesn't have a license for one simple reason. She doesn't need one. All licenses are issued in her name in the United Kingdom. The Sunday Times reported in 2019 that Her Majesty was reluctant to give up driving on public roads, but did so at the request of her security team. 1. Queen Elizabeth's secret letter that cannot be opened for 63 years. There is a vault with a secret letter written by the late Queen Elizabeth II. The vault is located in Australia's historic Queen Victoria building, and it will remain closed for another 63 years. The letter has already been around for 36 years. It was written by the Queen in November 1986 during a state visit to the people of Sydney.